Vítám vás u našeho dnešního partu ze hry Zaklínač 3 Divoký hon. V dnešní epizodě budeme plnit poslední vedlejší úkol na Skelligských ostrovech. Z toho vyplývá, že v příští epizodě se už konečně vydáme zpět do Novigradu a Velenu, kde ještě uděláme nějaké vedlejší úkoly, vyjde to na 2 party, bude to vlastně jen taková provizorní stanice, dokud se nedostaneme přímo do Kaer Morhen, kam vlastně míříme. A jelikož jsme v epizodě, kde jsme vlastně z Yennefer hledali na Hindarsfjallu stopy po Ciri, jsme slíbili Yennefer, že pro ní uděláme ještě jeden vedlejší úkol, tak právě náplní dnešní epizody bude plnění toho vedlejšího úkolu Poslední přání. Vlastně tak se jmenovala první knížka od Sapkowského, Poslední přání, a to dneska budeme plnit, jelikož to vlastně na to navazuje. Takže jo, v Larviku už na nás čeká Yennefer v hospodě, vejdeme dovnitř, zeptáme se jí, co po nás chce.
Always did know how to win friends.
I was provoked.
Saw it happen. Wanted to talk to me about something?
Amos Far Ipsis, a specialist on djinns. Heard of him? I found a tome he'd penned in the Emperor's library. Far Ipsis set off for Skellige one day and was never heard from again. I asked some of the local folk. Some here still remember him.
They know what happened to him?
The locals say they last saw his ship off the coast of Hindarsfjall. Then a once-in-an-eon storm broke.
So he's probably fish food by now.
Not necessarily. I must learn what became of him.
Why? Do you know him?
No, it's not the mage who interests me. It's his djinn.
All right. So what exactly do you expect me to do?
You must help me find this djinn. I've no gold to offer in reward, but I shall be ever so grateful.
Since you put it that way, fine. I'll help you.
Thank you. A boat awaits in the harbor. Come.
Managed to contain the curse. The pestilence still blows in the winds.
See, you've managed to prepare everything already.
I have.
The blood of
How could you possibly know I'd agree?
Come. The landing's not far.
Takže to vypadá, že vlastně Yennefer zjistila, že poblíž ztroskotal mák a jeho loď a tento mák dokázal uvěznit Džina. Ona ho na něco potřebuje, jelikož ta povídka, která se jmenovala právě Poslední přání, bylo, kde vlastně díky Džinovi se do sebe Yennefer a Geralt zamilovali, tak asi víme, oč tu běží. Každopádně ji vyhovíme, půjdeme s ní na loď a vypravíme se k těm troskám, které bychom měli
The
prohledat.
ship carrying the djinn sank somewhere in this area.
Not too precise as leads go.
I'll cast a spell on our boat. We'll know if there are any wrecks on the seafloor below us.
All right, let's get to work.
Mind if I take the helm?
I got a choice.
No.
Řídit bude Yennefer, takže nám nezbývá než si jenom sednout a v tichosti mlčet.
Not sure this djinn thing's a good idea.
We managed to seize one before. Do you remember?
Of course. Dandelion almost lost his voice that time.
How lucky your exorcism saved it. It was poetic.
Yeah, how was I supposed to know that incantation meant begone and plow yourself?
You should have studied foreign languages.
Gonna keep bringing that up for the rest of my life.
Of course. Your last wish effectively assured it.
My wish was about us being together always, not about you mocking my every mistake.
Careful what you wish for. And when your wish is granted, you must accept it with all attendant circumstances.
Yeah.
And as for your missteps, I don't rightly see why I shouldn't laugh if they're amusing. There's something here, on the bottom. It's too deep here. You can't dive that long.
You underestimate me.
On the contrary. After all, I asked you for help. I'll cast a spell. It will slow your heart for a time. You can stay submerged longer.
Asad Eich Criede Rithorn.
Ready. Careful down there.
Takže můžeme začít s prohledáváním vraků. Teďka v rozmluvě mezi Yennefer a Geraltem jsme se vlastně dozvěděli něco z té kapitoly Yenneferina a Geraltova života, jak se vlastně poznali v krátkosti. Tak, skočíme dolů a podíváme se do toho vraku, jestli skutečně patřil tomu mágovi nebo někomu jinému. Seslal na nás kouzlo, takže se tady neutopíme, můžeme tady plavat jak dlouho chcem. Jediný problémy, co nám tady budou dělat, jsou ty topivci.
Strictly speaking, I'm not reading your mind, but using telepathy. Besides, you've nothing to hide, right?
Wouldn't admit it if I did. Not the point.
See anything interesting?
A shipwreck and a cavern. I'll look inside.
Tak, poslední topivec. Podíváme se teda po nějakých známkách, jak můžeme vlastně identifikovat tu loď, která se tady právě potopila. Tak spustíme vidění. Tohle nám asi nic neřekne, obyčejný člun.
Probably drawn by the corpses of drowned crew, then made their nest here. There's also a clan Drummond figurehead.
Not the right ship. Come back up.
Z toho, že jsme vlastně identifikovali tenhle drakar, tak jsme zjistili, že to patří jednomu z klanů Skelligských ostrovů, takže to není přesně ten mák, kterého potřebujeme. Mimochodem, mohli se tam najít i nějaké věci, nějaké ty truhly, ale já jsem to chtěl udělat rychle, takže se tam mimo natáčení poté můžu vrátit a znovu načíst tu uloženou pozici. Tak, pokračujeme dál. Tohle je špatná loď. Sedneme a zase pokračujeme v naší cestě.
Where to now?
Wherever the leads take us.
Say we find the Djinn. What'll you do? Ask for a beautiful house? And a palace, and a queen's crown?
Are we still talking about the Djinn, or have we moved on to a talking fish?
Doesn't much matter. Both make wishes come true. What would yours be?
You'll learn in due course.
Něco mi říká, že tamhle je stěžeň, takže další loď. Takže se bude muset zase potápět, možná to bude zase loď nějakého ze Skelligských klanů, možná to bude i ta mágová loď, uvidíme.
Something's here, another wreck.
Let's see if our Djinn's down there.
Tak, vedeme se zase potápět. Děláme teď dost osobní úkol, jak pro Geralta, tak i pro Yennefera. Vlastně je to svým způsobem úkol, kde buď to můžeme už zůstat z Yennefer, anebo můžeme Yennefer dát kopačky, ale to pochopíte až ke konci tohoto partu. Teď musíme zjistit, čí je tato loď.
Found a wreck. It's been here a while. Woods rotted.
Look around, but be careful. Look.
Got something. A Skelliger's buckler. Clan Haemai symbols.
Donar's clan.
Donar was a babe in swaddling clothes when this buckler landed here. Beautiful craftsmanship.
What do you have?
A war horn, bearing Clan Haemai symbols. Longship belonged to Clan Dimon. Yen, doubt any of these boats were the mages. These are old sunken longships.
Come back then. We must search elsewhere.
Takže zase jenom drakar. Bohužel další ze Skelligských klanů, drakar, kterým patřil. Vraťme se zpět na loď.
You're getting better at this.
Go even quicker if you helped me down there.
I prefer to observe matters from up here, most definitely.
Yeah, like when we were looking for the Golden Dragon and an avalanche swept us off the trail. Me clinging to the remains of a bridge for dear life. You gripping my waist, admiring the view. Remember? Chasm below us was breathtaking. Rustling trees, a lazily flowing stream.
I remember, though I found myself admiring what I had right in front of me.
Dorážíme k další destinaci, jsou tady skály, nevidím žádný vrak, kdo ví. I když se dívám na mapu, jsou skály v takovém divném rozložení. Na dně je vrak, ale tohle je velice divné, to vypadá jako kráter. Tohle je velice divné. Myslím, že jsme našli to správné.
I must see it.
Diving in after all?
No, I shall cast another spell to see through your eyes. Now relax. I su foltia beidem ein eichte illivaid. That is no meteorite crater.
What is it then?
The effect of teleportation. A powerful force cut out a fragment of the seabed, rocks and everything lying within the teleportation zone.
Always claimed portals were dangerous.
I believe we're on the right track. Look for anything that might contain a djinn.
Fine, but get out of my eyes. Too cramped in here for us both.
I su foltia beidem ein eichte illivaid.
Tak tedy výsledek teleportace. Vypadá to, že to je skutečně loď toho mága, ale ještě předtím najdeme nějaké části jeho existence, nějaké předměty, které by nás mohly k němu dovést.
Silver, pearl-encrusted cutlery. Ship belonged to someone awfully wealthy.
Amos was no pauper. It could very well be his ship.
No djinn here, but there's something you ought to like.
What?
Half a seal.
That'll do. Come back up.
Dobře, to je všechno. Vyplaveme nahoru zase z tohle kráteru a zeptáme se Yennefer, co dál, když už máme část té mágovy věci, která mu patřila.
Only found half. Can you do anything with this?
I can use it to locate the other half, to within a dozen yards.
And once we find that, we should find the djinn.
Exactly. Ready? I'll take us there on the count of 3.
Oh, no, not another portal.
Stop whining. 1, 2... 3.
Said you were gonna go on 3.
I did. Look, we must search the area.
Yen, not so fast. Gotta tell me what this is about first. Why do you want this djinn?
But you already know. A djinn's power is priceless to a mage.
Won't worm your way out of it. Not this time. Tell me the truth or I'll leave.
You needn't resort to blackmail. You would have learned eventually.
True, but after the fact. I want to know now.
How long has this been going on, Geralt? This thing between us? 15, 20 years? We repeatedly split up, then returned to one another. Something draws us to each other, but I can never be certain if it's a true feeling or merely a bit of mischief by a djinn.
So that's it? This is about my last wish?
You asked that djinn to bind us together forever. I want to ask this one to take that wish back.
I get it. You want to know what'll happen if magic no longer binds us.
I want to know if when the djinn's magic is gone, if we've any magic left of our own.
Wondered that myself many times.
You see, we're just a step away from learning the truth. Come, let's search the ship.
Seems Amos was quite the eccentric, asking the djinn to lift half his ship to a mountaintop.
He didn't necessarily. Djinns are inherently mischievous. This one might have granted his wish and perverted it in doing so.
In that case, I'd appreciate it if you didn't wish I'd disappear from your life.
I've yet to decide how to word it. We should explore the ship.
Tak to tedy je. Yennefer chce konečně zrušit to kouzlo mezi ní a Geraltem. A to lze zrušit pouze tím, že najdeme jiného džina a toho donutíme k tomu, aby vlastně to kouzlo, to přání zrušil. A uvidíme, jestli ta magie pořád funguje. Ono je spíš na nás, jestli to funguje nebo ne. Ono to funguje, Geralt Yennefer miloval, avšak teď jinou, takže si budeme muset zvolit mezi Triss a Yennefer. Dobře, podíváme se po dalších stopách. Nejlepší by bylo, kdybychom našli druhou část toho talismanu, který jsme našli. Jak si můžete povšimnout, tak ta loď byla vlastně rozdělena na 2 části. Ten mák se chtěl teleportovat co nejrychleji pryč, proto řekl džinovi a ten džin ho teleportoval, až na to, že vlastně tu jednu část lodě nechal tam v tom kráteru, to byl důvod té teleportace, a ta druhá část lodě se objevila tady na té skále, někde na Art Skellig, takže nevím, kde to přesně jsme. Podívejme se tady po nějakých stopách.
Mage must have slept here. Nothing here. Nice shoes. Looks like the impact with the mountain was so powerful it popped the wearer right out of them. Blood. Someone was dragged across the deck. War left this mark when the ship suddenly tipped to one side. Yen, think you should see this.
What do you have? It's Amos. Looks exactly like the etching in the book. Except his head was intact there.
If he died while being teleported, Seal might still be on him. Behold.
Bravo! Come to the deck. I've an idea.
Takže jde do tuhého. Získali jsme druhou část pečetě, vrátíme se na palubu a pokusíme se vyvolat toho Džina, protože jen má nějaký nápad a doufám, že nám vyjde.
Step back a bit.
What are you going to do?
Summon and tame the Djinn. It's not likely to be happy. Stand at the ready.
Tame Djinn, Vrif Kaishta Engaya. Kaishta et Disclair, Devirid me Castle.
Takže Džin se objevil, teď ho musíme už jenom uvěznit. A nejdříve poradit.
You! Your master died before uttering his last wish. I cannot capture you. We can struggle like this for eternity, or I can release you. If you do one thing for me. Do you see the spell that binds us? Only a Djinn can remove another Djinn's spell. Remove this one and you'll be free.
Storm's over.
Yes. It's all over.
Maybe we should sit. You look a bit dazed.
I'm not, but we can sit.
Feel any better?
I told you, I'm fine.
Don't need to play tough for me. That was a hard fight. Maybe not as hard as the last time we tamed a Djinn, but still.
No comparison, I'm afraid. Half of Rind suffered then. Now I'm merely a bit tired. Thank you for coming, Geralt. I'd have had a much harder time of it on my own.
Well, never could say no to you.
Perhaps that will change now.
Feel anything? That anything's different?
I expected... I don't know what I expected, actually. A bit of vertigo, perhaps. I thought you'd become a stranger to me. That I'd look at you and not feel a thing. But it's not like that at all. Nothing's changed.
Absolutně se mi teď vůbec do toho nechce, protože teď vlastně Yennefer úplně zlomíme srdce, ale my už jsme si zvolili Tris a musíme Yennefer naznačit, že k ní už nic necítíme, což není pravda, což určitě není pravda. Geralt Yennefer miluje, ale už jsme si zvolili Triss a ty už se nepustíme. Nerad to Yennefer říkám, ale vypadá to, že kouzlo vyprchalo.
Sorry, Yen, but magic's gone for me.
Truly? But how is that possible? I still feel the same. You should too. I don't understand. What does this mean?
Means the Djinn granted your wish.
Right. Fine. Good. Glad we got that over with. We know where we stand, at least. Naught left for us here. Let's go.
Wait. Magic's gone, true, but that doesn't mean I don't like spending time with you. Let's sit a while. Next time we go on horseback.
A horse would never make it down that mountain.
What now?
Well, I'm due to appear in Vizima.
Fine. If you gotta go, go.
I'm off.
Me too. I'll collect Uma from the Baron, then we'll ride for Kaer Morhen.
I shall join you as quickly as I can. Farewell.
So long, Yen.
Dopadlo to, jak to dopadlo. Z Yennefer už jsme definitivně skončili, když ona k nám pořád něco cítí, my k ní také. Ale už to tak je. V příští epizodě se vydáváme konečně zpět do Novigradu, jak jsem řekl, budou tam jenom 2 epizody. Takže doufám, že se vám tato kratší epizoda líbila, trochu z minulosti Geralta a Yennefer, konečně se to vyvrbilo, konečně se tento vztah vlastně ukončil a uvidíme se u další epizody. Takže, naschle.
Dirty